A new government report says Americans are already seeing climate change in everything from worsening drought to heavier rain. The National Climate Assessment shows average temperatures are rising in most of the country.
In parts of the Northeast, Southwest, and Great Plains, it is more than 1.5 degrees hotter than it was a century ago. Meteorologist Megan Glaros of WBBM spoke with President Obama about the study produced by more than 300 scientists and other experts. Megan, good morning.
Good morning to you. The report, focusing on the United States, is considered the most comprehensive of its kind. It concludes climate change is here. Humans are primarily to blame, and it's costing us billions. Despite the politics of the climate change debate, President Obama told me he hopes these findings will convince people it's time to act. Torrential rains, flooding, heat waves, drought, and wildfires. It's all getting worse. So says a new federal report that's been 4 years in the making.
The assessment is clear. Not only is climate change a problem in the future, it's already affecting Americans.
Take hurricanes, for example. According to the report, the intensity, frequency, and duration of North Atlantic hurricanes have increased since the early 1980s.
More people are at risk. More homes are lost, more lives are potentially lost. It's going to impact people in severe, significant ways that cost money.
The report also warned about the impact on human health, our water supply, as well as crops and livestock. But while there's little dispute among scientists about the threat of climate change, politicians and pundits still express skepticism.
Because this debate shouldn't be about alleviating the guilt complexes of liberal elites.
I want you to look me in the eye and tell me in good conscience that climate change is our most urgent #1 priority right now.
Climate change is our most urgent #1 priority right now.
Yet a recent Gallup poll found only 1 in 4 Americans said they worry a great deal about climate change.
Climate change is something that I think a lot of people don't put as a top priority.
Right.
How do you change that?
By publicizing the fact that there are real costs, not out in the distant future, but right now.
The report comes ahead of expected new rules aimed at reducing carbon emissions. Republican critics and members of the fossil fuel industry claim the president is pushing a politically driven agenda meant to justify imposing new and costly regulations. Charlie?
Megan, thanks.